So I had completed the Elastic 8 Ubuntu server installation. I hope whoever had skipped that particular previous video have installed the Ubuntu server as it was installed, and your server is ready with OpenSSH install. We had installed the OpenSSH in the installation time, and right now I don't need to install that particular separately. So now my machine is been on and I can open my terminal. From here I have to just type ssh elastic at the rate 192.168.0.193, and it says like okay, the host is not correct till now. We can ssh. So the password was great. uh, let's go for sudo user and clear the terminal. What we have to do here is we have to add the repository of Elastic 8 because Ubuntu has the repository of their Ubuntu server but don't have the repository of Elastic. So what we are going to do is we are going to first add the PGP key, that is this key. Okay, let me add my notes also. Okay, so we have to add the PGP. Just right click and here we have our PGP. Hit enter and that's all. You install the PGP. Now go down, double click on this, right click copy, go in the terminal, right click, and your app transport HTTP has been also installed. Now next what you have to do is you have to copy this particular repository of Elastic 8 in and add that into your Ubuntu server, and as you can see it has been added successfully. So what next? We have to install the Elastic search. So let's update and install the Elastic 8. You can see it has got the hit of Elastic 8. It means the repository has been installed correctly. Here it is a crucial part. You have to look at like what you will get some more details, so that details needed to be clarified and you have to save that particular details of Elasticsearch. You can see it is downloading the file. It will totally depend on your internet speed. You can see here the file size is been 582 MB or megabyte per second, oh, sorry, megabytes, and this is my speed like 11.5 megabytes per second. So it is a pretty good speed, not as per the cloud, but it is good. So the installation is taking time, and please hold on. And there we go. So we are installing 8.6.2. and we got our details. So these are the details which we were needed, and I am going to save that particular detail into our notepad. This is the password which we will be needed. For right now we can hold back or minimize this and continue installing the moreover the Kibana and the Logstash. We are installing Kibana for visualization and Logstash for enriching the data that is being sent by the host or the particular machine. So these both packages are important and we are installing it in a one shot. Elastic 8 is pretty simple to install and versatile to use. You may move this video forward for the next part. So I had paused the video previously, so now we can see the download process has been completed. The installation is taking place. This is also 8.6.2. Wonderful. Same version for both. Now coming on to the part, as we can see, the Kibana, Logstash and Elasticsearch has been installed. Once it is done, let's jump on the configuration part of the Elastic and Kibana. So the configuration to be done, there is a location for Elastic and also for Kibana. To edit that particular configuration file, we have to use our favorite text editor. For my, it is Nano, and the path as etc elasticsearch.yml. Give your cluster name. For my cluster, I will be giving here offensive kernel as my cluster name. Not giving the node name. If you want to give the node name, if you may. There is a network host which I am going to give 0.0.0.0. Same you have to do in the in your cloud infra, and same goes here. Just uncomment it, and every other detail should be same as it is. Control X, Y, enter. Same details you have to enter, but now in Kibana, and server port uncomment, localhost 0.0.0. Now it's time. You may add here your URL, whatever URL you would like to receive from the client side, and if that URL is not being there, so it won't allow for basically for visiting. You can add your customize or custom certificate here. You can enable that. I may not. You don't need to enter anything here. Just do one thing, save it, and you are done. Now after uncommenting the port and the IP, saving the file, doing both for Elastic and Kibana, you have to now start the services by typing systemctl start Elastic search, and Elasticsearch will take time to get started up because it is a database. It may crash if you don't provide the minimum cores and threads. As I said, you should be providing the minimum of at least 4 cores. You can see the Elastic search has been started, and now it's time for Kibana. Kibana is also been started. We can see the status from here. Okay, and status for Elasticsearch. Search. Yes. Kibana is also running. Good one. So it has been running on 5601. That is the default port for Kibana. HTTPS hyphen the port number of my machine and 5601. I guess it will be starting on HTTP. Yes, and now it is showing the server public base URL, and that is fine. As I have said, we have to paste the enrollment token here. So the enrollment token is there in, I guess he needs the Elastic agent enrollment because Kibana want to get integrated with Elasticsearch. Okay, great. So what I will do here is we will go in your search. I guess there it is having the elastic bin. I'm here, and this is the script which you have to run. Elasticsearch create token, enrollment token, and I guess hyphen scope Kibana is right one. Yeah, we got it. So you should also save this um, token with yourself and paste the same here. You can see connecting to so and so. You can configure it manually too. We are going for automated. Configure elastic. It is saying that you have to run for the verification code. For verification code, you have to go a little back, and then in Kibana you will find bin, and there will be some scripts, and in that particular scripts you have to run the Kibana verification code, and the verification code is 909734. 909734. Verify. Starting the Elasticsearch, completing the setup, and we are all set to done. Now it's time to log into our Elasticsearch. The whatever we have done, we have to see like is it going on. This is the password which you have copied from the configuration which you have got from here in the terminal while installation of Elasticsearch. This was the configuration, and this is the password here. So which you have copied, which I have also copied. So I can go here and log in. So as we can see, the Elastic is loading up, and there we go. So we can add the integration or explore on my own, which I am going to do. Dismiss. And this is how the Elasticsearch looks like. There are some dashboards. It says that you have to add the integration. Okay, that's great. We can go for the alerts, and I guess it won't be doing any sort of a things because since there is no integration has been done. And in the next video we will see how to set up the fleet server, and after that setting up the fleet server we are going to set up or we are going to see in the next video that how to integrate a particular machine. So I'm going to integrate my VM machine, showing you how to integrate any machines, not in my host machine. I'm going to set up it up. So that's all for this particular video. If you enjoyed it, please give a like, and if you have any sort of a problem related to the installation, do let me know in the comment section below. Thank you. Thanks a lot. Have a great day.